I know we don't get too high. I know we don't get too low, but we enjoyed that today, didn't we?
Well, I enjoyed it, so I hope that everyone else did enjoy it as much as I did. And uh, I think we put in a lot of work. Tomorrow we'll work again, but today we absolutely have the right to celebrate, and we have to.
And it was from the very off, wasn't it? You could just sense, even before the off, that it was going to
Yeah.
be Burnley's day today.
I wish sometimes I could just show the amount of energy that we have in the place, because it's tough, like you have to build yourself up every single time, and then especially West Ham last weekend, and you give away the lead last minute, you have a big chance again. But the lads do it. They master the art of getting themselves back up and putting in a fight, and today the energy from the beginning within Turf Moor was what it needed to be.
We talk about big turning points in football matches. Some have many, some maybe have one catalyst. How big a moment was that sending off right at the start of the game?
Yeah, I mean, look, these events have been part of our season, as well. Usually going against us, we put them under pressure. We have a chance at scoring a goal. We're clean in front of net, so it's part of the rules. And after that, for us, it was just a case of the chances we had. Maybe we could have scored more, put the game a little bit away a bit sooner. But I'm also happy with the fact that we had to grind it out, because that's also an important factor for us.
I have to mention the penalty as well. Jakob was very calm with it. Was he always on the list for taking penalties today?
Yeah. But Jakob was calm. Jakob's a set piece specialist. He takes penalties, free kicks, corners. So he's pretty reliable on that, and it was a good day for him.
And I know you touched upon it, but talk to us about the game management. Once we've gone 2-0 up, how they handled the game from then on.
Yeah, I mean, let's first of all talk about how we scored the second goal, which is it's our season in that goal. Not perfect, because we lose the ball in a position where really we could do better. We're close to having a chance ourselves. And then next thing you know, they end up nearly one-on-one with our goalkeeper, but it's the legs, the willingness to sprint back, recover, not just take the man down, but win the ball back. And then you could say, okay, we've recovered the ball, what do we do? What do we do now? And they go back the other end and attack and score a goal. So it's not perfect, but you have energy. And as long as we keep that in the team, we just give ourselves a chance. It's not always just about like the next 9 games. I know that's what's on my mind, but it's about the bigger picture. That's what the club always needs to be, always alive.
Just before I ask you a final couple, just in terms of that goal as well, Vitinho probably personified that, didn't he? Because he blocks the initial effort, and he's right up there when the ball actually goes in.
Yeah, and look, it's probably the reason as well why he's been such an important player for us over the last 2 years. It's he improves, he makes mistakes like everyone else, but you can never fault him for his effort, and he always comes to the game with sharpened knives, and we need that.
I have to ask you about the change in goal, because it will be talked about around Burnley and probably the country and the world, wherever anybody's watching this tonight. What sort of things did you have to think about when you made that decision?
Not much. What's best for the team, that's all. I have a luxury in that position with 2 goalkeepers that I really trust, that I believe in as well. And I always make the decision that's best for the team. So Travs had a lot of support through the season from Arrow, and now Travs has to support Arrow but also compete, and that's what I demand from them. If they compete, at the end of the day, they're also improving whether they play or not, and I think that's what you see in Arrow.
Just finally then, 2 weeks before the next game now, so what's next?
Celebrate tonight, and I will make no apologies for it, and work tomorrow. I really want to carry on, so it doesn't stop because we have a win. We carry on again.